Hey y'all, Harold here, and today I need to make some network cables to get LACP going on my two network switches so I can get some increased bandwidth between the two of them. Since I'm going to be building two new servers soon, and they're both going to have four 1 gig NICs in them, well 5 in total, to match the server that I have currently. And I want to be able to maximize my bandwidth while doing transfers between them and everything else. So I thought today would be as good a time as any to go ahead and show you guys how to make a network cable. Alright, here you see the basic necessities for getting network cables created. You got your cable itself. These are just short little runs since I'm going switch to switch. And these are from a spool of cable that I have laying around that I bought from, where did I get that from? Got a sticker of them. Gray Bars. They are great, well actually they're an electrical shop, but they have network cable there for good prices. So, spool of network cable, cut to my own specific length. So I'll get the rest of these out of the way since we're only working with the one right now. And we'll just keep two of our RJ45 ends, because that's all we're working with right now. These are also available at Gray Bar or like a Fry's Electronics, same with the spool of cable. So this is Cat 6. Is it just Cat 6 or is it Cat 6E? It's just Cat 6. Tools you need, aside from your cable and your RJ45 jacks, you're going to want a good pair of scissors and cable crimper and wire stripper. So to begin, we'll go ahead and strip the wire back a little bit. Do it about, let's see here, we're going to do it about, well, there's a handy dandy mark here that says you're only supposed to do it that far, but I don't. I do it, let's see about how long is that. I'm going to tape measure. I usually go about 3/4 to an inch, 3/4 of an inch to an inch, just rough, and we just let that sit on there, and it makes just a perfect incision. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, just a perfect incision all the way around the shielding there, and just pull it right off. So in these wires you have this little piece of string, and I forget what the piece of string is actually for. I don't remember. But then we have our individual pairs. We have our oranges, our greens, our browns, and our blues. And this particular wire has a plastic insert to help with rigidity of the cable. Most category cables do not have that in there. So I just need to snip that off on this. And so, now we have our wires just like that. And for wiring this up, we're going to be putting our RJ45 connector on, and we have it facing us when we do the insert of the wire. And so from left to right, while it's facing us, we have white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. And so we'll get our wires organized into that fashion. So we untwist these pairs, so they're individual wires. We'll sort of group them where they need to be. So we got our white, orange, orange, then we got our white, green, and our blue, our white, blue, and our green, our white, brown, and our brown. So now we just got to get them all worked together here in the correct order. You just do that by keeping your thumb pinched on where you lined them out originally, and you just sort of straighten everything out. And so, get close here. You can see I've got about that much pinched off of that inch or so that I pulled out. And what I do is I keep a straight edge with this finger, and I bring my scissors on a flat edge and snip them off. And this is typically just the right length. Typically. Every once in a while, I get it wrong and have to do it over. So we'll see if I got it right or wrong this time. And that guy moved just a little bit out of the way. And that's part of the pain to this. How about you get where you're supposed to go? There we go. So again, cable facing us, or connector facing us, the contact that is. And just slide everything right on in. Oop. Oh, and this is going to be too short, I can already tell. Cut too much off there. Oh, we'll double check. Yeah, cut too much off. Alright, so good news is, it's easy to fix that. Just take another little bit of shielding off. And then we'll come back over here. Cut our rigid section out. Light orange. White, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, and brown. Straighten that out, and we'll leave that a little bit longer this time. And take connector here, slide it on in. Alright, that's looking good. So, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera here, but what we're looking for is having the ends of the individual wires bump right up against the edge of the connector, because on the side you'll see the gold contacts. When we crimp, those gold plates actually shove into the wires to make connections to the individual wires for each lead. So, now that we've got this all plugged in, we're going to take our crimpers and slide the connector in and just push down and give it a little pull test, and that end's done. So we rinse and repeat on the other side. Take about half inch, or 3/4 to half, or an inch off, 3/4 to an inch off. Cut off our little string. Separate our pairs. Get this plastic core out of the way. Undo our pairs. Orange. Green. Blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Get everything pulled together here. Alright. Give this a quick little trim. And slide our connector right on the end there. Check to make sure we got good contact at the end. We do. Orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, brown. And we crimp. Give it the pull test. And if my cable tester had a good battery in it, we'd use that. And instead, I'm going to jostle the camera around a little bit here. And we'll do the field. Alright, so we had a camera error where first we stopped recording for some reason, and then we had another error where the battery ran dead while I was recording the retake of that. So we're going to do this again. We're getting to the point where we just need to test the cables. My battery in my cable tester is dead. So we're just going to test the old-fashioned way and plug it into the switch and see what happens. So, cable 1, we get link light, so it is good. do cable 2 here. That's good. Cable 3. That's good. Cable 4 is good. Cable 5 is good. Cable 6. Hey, that one's good too. Perfect. Cable 7. That one linked up. Perfect. And cable 8. That one lights up too. So, let's move the camera on over and get on me. Hey, there I am. So what we don't know about these switches is whether or not they will actually support up to 8-port LATP and lags. I suspect it's probably only 4 on these two switches, just based on the combo ports for the SFP connectors, which are typically used for your uplinks. But we'll find out when we do our testing. If we can do 8, I want 8. More bandwidth, better. So we'll find out on that, and that'll be a part of another video. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in seeing more videos like this, or are interested in my Server 2016 videos, doing Active Directory and DNS, file sharing, IIS, SQL Server, etc., along with Ubuntu 16.04, getting that installed and getting some system monitoring utility set up, and doing installs of Apache, MySQL, PHP, and PHP 5, because as you'll find out, PHP 5 is not actually supported as part of Ubuntu 16.04 LTS by default. You kind of have to hack it in there a little bit. It's doable, and you can only do 5.6. So that's good to know. That things you really need to know at the end of the network cable video. But look forward to those types of videos, as well as some Mac OS 10 videos, and believe it or not, some Mac OS 9 Classic videos are going to be coming our way too, with my PowerPC G4. Anyway, that's all I got for now. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you next time.